Hey, what's up with y'all, man? We got what we all been waiting for. We got picks 1 through 10, and then we got picks 11 through 21, picks 22 through 32. So let's see this.
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
Okay. I mean, we already knew that.
Indiana.
Everybody was going to say he was going there for me. Not a lot of audio.
Just like we drew it up, time for Welcome to Primetime,
Like
presented by
everybody
Fives.
got
You can see the reaction from Mendoza, his family. This is what we had anticipated. He's been outstanding in so many of his interviews throughout the course of this process. First Heisman Trophy winner that Indiana has had, leading that Hoosiers team to a national championship. And when it's
Look, you wonder what Kirk Cousins
said
feels
and
like.
done, this is now the new face of the franchise, Bucky. And look, there's
Damn.
still a lot of positives here around what his game can bring.
Yeah, a lot of positives about what he can bring in. Look,
Why
we
do you
talk
keep showing
about
him getting
quarterback
hit?
position in so many different things. A lot of times,
And that's how I feel.
coaches will tell you
Shit.
accuracy, decision making. But the
How
other
about the same
part that
thing?
they leave out is toughness. And the one thing that we've seen from Fernando Mendoza is a level of toughness that your franchise quarterbacks must
in the
exhibit.
championship game.
When you talk about being the franchise quarterback, it's about grabbing the ball each and every week, showing up for your team. And he has shown the ability to take some wicked shots
giveaways.
and deliver. In fact, some of his best moments have come after those big hits. You can't question his courage. You can't question his arm talent and his ability. Now it's about putting together and surrounding with the
They're
right
like
things.
him. I ain't gonna lie,
If you're a
they're
Raiders
like his
fan,
twin brother.
you should be excited about the quarterback that you have.
You know, Bucky made a great point. His toughness is one of
He's
the things that
definitely
really stands out for me. And I go back to 2024. He got the brakes beaten off of him at Cal. And usually, a lot of quarterbacks will start seeing ghosts. They speed up their process. The internal clock gets messed up. You know, we see it sometime in the NFL. He didn't let that happen to him.
With the
I ain't
second
about
pick
you.
in the 2026 NFL Draft,
They got the Jets.
the New York Jets select David Bailey, linebacker, Texas Tech.
They don't seem too happy in the crowd.
Bailey, linebacker, Texas Tech.
I feel like the only thing the Jets really ever had was the D line, bro. Honestly, like, I mean, they had Garrett Wilson, but nigga, shit, that's about
So
it,
we
bro.
have discussed this on
Be
Mock
honest.
Draft Live over the last month. Would it be Bailey? Would it be Reese? And the Jets going with the guy that most of our experts, including both you, Bucky, and Lance, have said, hey, the most ready right now
Play Steamer?
of the edge players. Tied for the FBS lead,
Wait.
14 and a half sacks. Dude's a game record.
Yeah, he's a game record. The reason
Hey,
why
I'm
this
ready.
decision was easy for the Jets because you're going for the polished player. When you're the New York Jets and you need someone to get home, there are not many that are better than this guy. When you look at David Bailey, speed, power, explosiveness. You
This
talk about
looks
his
horrible.
fastball, that first step, get off that dip and rip move that he shows. He wins time and time again. But he also is crafty when he works inside. The thing that I like about him and some of these other guys, the motor, the relentless competitive spirit that he displays, he has an opportunity to be a game breaker. I know people talk about the run defense, but this game is about knocking down the quarterback. Few that do it as good as him.
He's got some really, so his get off is great in state in phase one. What really impresses me is phase two because his reaction to whatever pass set he sees is outstanding. Those are natural rush instincts.
That's
he has.
lucky
So
hard.
if he sees you overset, he can correct very
That
quickly.
nigga's
with his
cheating like
spin
shit,
move.
ain't he?
If he sees you're a little bit late on your
Hey, this is
second
the
step
happiest I've ever seen somebody to go to the Jets.
slide,
Shit.
he hits the gas and is going to
That nigga
turn
can't
the
wait to
corner,
be on the
bend
Jets, ain't he?
and burn the edge. So he's really good at really instinctively finding the best ways to get into the pocket. And as Bucky mentioned, he is a high motor player. He's also kind of a throwback.
Bro.
There's no gloves. There's no
I actually never seen somebody this happy to go to the Jets.
pads.
I ain't
there's
gonna lie.
Nothing on the wrist. No bands.
Got Rey Mysterio,
With the
man.
third pick in the 2026
Cardinals?
NFL Draft,
Let's see what they gonna get.
the Arizona Cardinals select Jeremiah Love,
Damn, they got Jay
running
Lowe.
back, Notre Dame.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody said he was going to the.
Depending on who you talk to, they'll tell you that Jeremiah
They
Love
say he's going
is
to
the
the Giants.
best player in this class. Certainly one of the most dynamic
Box
offensive
hitter.
players, if not the most dynamic offensive player. Guys, I know you I
Grandma?
got a Heisman vote. There was
This
a
is a girl?
point, and he did finish in my top three, but I wanted so badly.
He ain't wanna do
this
too much on
season.
camera and
I'm
shit.
like, this is the guy.
I don't know. That might be his coach.
It ended up going
His
obviously
sister
to
right there.
Fernando, my vote at least. But the Cardinals, they have so many needs here. What are they getting?
Shit, the Cardinals need a lot of shit.
Special.
Jameer Gibbs.
Special player terrific with the ball in his hands. He can do it as a runner inside and outside. He can catch the ball on the perimeter. He can take it a distance from anywhere on the field.
So what about James Conner?
Going all the way back to my time scouting, Reggie Bush was the running back that I gave the highest grade to. This guy's right there neck and neck.
Oh.
The things that he
hold on now.
do, that lateral jump cut that he shows.
Y'all think he's like as good as Reggie Bush?
And explosive
Already?
he is, what he consistently does in terms of make you miss. Oh, how many times can we see him jump and hurdle over people?
Exactly
This is
four.
what he
Exactly
does.
four on this video.
I mean,
That's what you're gonna see.
all the time, catching the ball out the
Could come
backfield.
back
We
left.
just talk about the guys that have traditionally been taken in the top 10. Saquon Barkley,
Saquon.
Bijan Robinson. There haven't been many running backs to miss, and he's going to be another one because he's a can't-miss.
J-Lo.
He's
You got
something
your signature.
during the process that I've begun to like more and more. I watched him the first time I watched him. He's kind of running up on his running backs. He's not
You
running.
seen somebody this happened to Julian Cardinal? Wait, hold on. Why he?
blockers. He's not running with a lot of tempo and pace. And
Okay.
you start nitpicking.
I mean, he didn't do that for other teams down there.
Going through this
There you go.
process,
There you
and
go.
watching some of the
That's
extras
what
and
they do.
videos that we put together, and you say, "Oh wow, he did that." Oh wow, like you get a little different view on those cameras than you do on all 22, and you start to recognize how loose and limber and how rare he is with his. The
way
way
J
he
Love.
makes you miss is he's explosive in making you miss as well, and I didn't know
That's
that
what they
was even
lost.
possible for
Xavier
you to be
Woods? I thought he was a
explosive in
receiver.
your elusiveness, and yet that's what he is. You know what he is, Mike, is he's a home run hitter with power.
With the fourth pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio
Okay.
State.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like
Yo, Bucky, you
they
were
did
talking
get some other receivers too. I think they got Wandale Robinson and some other niggas.
your mock draft. You said you're 2 for 2. Did you have Love at
I
3?
did not.
Okay. Did you have Tate at 4?
Well, it depends because I had two different mock drafts.
Some people did say
I
Carnell
did
Tate.
not have Cornell Tate at 4. However, this is
You got a
interesting. Right?
handshake?
It's an interesting pick because there was conversation the entire time about him being the weapon that the Tennessee Titans need. Have a number one receiver that can grow with
Aw,
Cam
that's
Ward.
sweet.
And you just
I just like
wonder-
seeing this right here. This is good wholesomeness right here.
I wondered about Carnell Tate in
You
terms of
actually
like
being
he's
happy
as
for you?
polished as they come, outstanding route runner, big time.
Chris Olave, I could definitely see.
Acrobatic
And I think they
pass.
went to the same
Your
college.
hand-eye coordination is off the charts. The polish on the routes, fantastic. He made a ton of plays and
Look,
got
who did
better and
they
better
say
over
for
time. And I know I saw
Mendoza?
the comp down there, Chris Olave, but when I see him, I see that 17, and I think about Devontae. Devontae Adams in terms of the way Devontae Adams ran, and you think
Oh, but I
about
don't think
that
it's
4.5, 40 times. He just runs by a lot of people on tape.
I mean, they ain't saying that for David Billy.
Outstanding playmaker, pass catcher. He can
Fair.
do it as a 3-level playmaker, short, intermediate, and deep. Tennessee Titans are getting it going.
You know, I think too much was made of the 40 time initially after the combine.
But they do got
Ultimately,
Cam Ward, another receiver.
you watch his tape. Look, yes,
Need
he
as many
plays
as he
next
can
to a
get.
monster in Jeremiah Smith. I mean, he plays next to an absolute monster that we're going
There
to
you
talk
go.
about, you know, in the draft coming
Okay.
coming soon. But Carnell Tate, even though he's a wide receiver too, he doesn't drop the ball. He's got great hands. He runs great
Nothing wrong with
routes.
being a wide
He
receiver.
has complete body control, not only through his routes, but also when the ball's in the air. So he's a very reliable target. He's someone that you want to give Cam Ward someone that he can.
I ain't never seen. I ain't gonna lie. This might be the most grateful class because I never seen anybody this happy to join these teams. I mean, the Cardinals ain't that bad, but the Raiders and the Jets and the Titans, people are happy to join them now.
Throw
I mean, it might be because their team got better.
with, and the same way Aaron Rodgers had
I was showing the
Devontae
Giants
Adams, and they became close on and off the field. You want that same thing developing with your
Yeah, I guess.
young
Maybe 'cause
quarterback,
they're
one
next.
of his top receivers. And I think, you know, that's what you want out of Carnell Tate. Listen, wide receivers from Ohio State, they translate.
In partnership with the Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, TAPS, one of the NFL's Salute to Service partners, we are honored to recognize the surviving family of United States Army Major Paul C. Volke.
R.P. Paul. Wait, we clapping? Okay. R.P. Paul, man. Shout out everybody that passed away, especially the soldiers out there too. Shout out to them and their families.
Major Volke sustained tragic, fatal injuries while deployed in Afghanistan. He is survived by his spouse, Tracy,
survived?
and their 2 sons, Andrew and
what?
Benjamin. Major Volke was raised in the Hudson Valley and was a lifelong fan of the
I don't
New
think he
York
did.
Giants, a
he
tradition
wasn't.
he proudly passed on to his sons. Volke
Okay.
family, take it away.
I like this right here. Hey, shout out Roger Goodell for doing this. And the NFL people. I like to see this.
With the 5th overall pick of the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Arvell Reese, linebacker from the Ohio State University.
And they had like a 4-2
So
or
many of the
4-3.
mock drafts on NFL.com had him going to New York. It was just the other team,
Boy,
the Jets.
New York?
Instead,
Oh, yeah.
he is now a member of the Giants, filling a potential need on
Okay.
that defense as
Okay.
well. But
They got
you
Abdul Carter. And then they said they lost Dexter Lawrence.
guys have been telling me on Mock Draft Live, upside,
got Arvell now.
upside for this player.
But he had
It's my top-rated player on the board, but it's based on projection.
Jalen Walker. Okay. I think he played for
But
Georgia.
I like my chances.
I don't know
with
if
his
teams don't
projection.
know.
He's got length. He's got speed.
Yeah, I wrote this up.
He's got versatility. He's got a lot of what you need to become a really good
They need as much
NFL
help as
player
they
and a
can get.
really impactful NFL player. He can play off-ball linebacker. It'll be interesting to see if the Giants have him do that some.
Mm-hmm.
His instincts, I think, are average right now, but he's got the ability to use his athletic ability to play past his instincts. You see this. He's already got some knockback pop. You saw him with a
Little bull rush.
dip and run there as a pass rusher. He doesn't even really know how to rush yet, and he can still go get the quarterback.
Most sure doesn't know how to
What
rush.
I really like is you can set him loose
Arch
in a lot of
Manning.
different alignments defensively.
With the 6th pick
All right. Got the
in the
Chiefs. The Chiefs.
2026 NFL
Oh, they
Draft,
must have traded for a
the
pick.
Kansas City Chiefs select
Huh?
Mansour
Oh, yeah,
Delane,
he did lose. Oh.
defensive back.
Them niggas did not want him. Damn.
Mansour Delane.
I mean, they did lose a corner. They lost McDuffie. I mean, y'all should have knew this. They lost McDuffie and Watson. And their safety.
Defensive back.
Them niggas did not sound
LSU.
happy, bro.
Y'all stop sleeping on Mansour Delane.
Time for Power Moves presented by Energizer Delane. The
You got that
sixth
AP.
total
Okay,
player
I
for
see.
LSU The Chiefs have drafted
But AP on his
round
wrist.
since 1990. All 6 of those have been, though,
Wait, what?
drafted in any round. Energizer Delane, the 6th total
The
player
Chiefs
from
have never-
LSU The Chiefs have drafted in any round since 1990. All 6 of those have been, though, in the
Okay.
first round.
they
Delane
dropped the sixth,
clearly fitting a
first
need
round.
because we've talked about the secondary. Trent
Cornerbacks?
McDuffie now rocking a Rams uniform.
Yeah.
They clearly love this dude enough to move up a couple selections to go and grab
Number
him.
3 player
Got
on
a
the board for
cameraman?
me, the entire board. And
Hey,
maybe the
I'll record for these.
most
I ain't gonna lie.
impressive player I saw
Like, if I
him,
could get invited by an NFL player to record the draft,
David Bailey on
one of the-
tape all year. I absolutely love
like any
this
upcoming players, they go to the draft. I talk to them before that, and then they go to college
I
and
could not
to the draft.
stop raving about him, to texting different people around the
11
league.
pass
who,
breakups?
Like, have you seen? What did you think of him? You know,
I don't think
is
he's
so
bad, but I
solid in
just feel like the
coverage, his
Chiefs-
man-to-man coverage. He played with a level of
I'm surprised they
confidence,
picked his corner.
and I think it stems from his ability to change direction quickly. He's got top-rate speed, as we saw
That's
at the
okay.
pro day,
Wow.
so he knows he can play vertically.
Yeah.
But he will sit on routes. He's got great anticipation. He's got good ball skills. He doesn't have. He has shorter arms, under 31 inches.
That's a good
But
pick,
the thing that I really like about him is you can
fine.
stick him in zone, and he's got ball skills.
Read.
You can play a man-to-man, and he can either press or play off-man coverage. Clearly,
Okay,
Kansas
the
City
Chiefs
moved
is
up with
decent.
the idea
I'll
that
be
we can
happy
either
with
get
the Chiefs.
Delane or we can get Reese. But we'll take either
Shit.
one of them. We
Okay,
know
Commanders
that we've got
next.
a guy that we really want.
I
had
did
him
see when they were talking that someone traded their pick for the 25th. I think it was the
onto
Giants.
the Chiefs at
So
9.
I think they were supposed to be next.
I believe in my last mock,
Right.
and this is a big need.
Oh, no,
them.
they just went never.
lost 2 corners.
Well, they
It's
still.
rare to find a
pick
corner
something.
that can do it all. His toolbox is completely full. Whether we play off, play up, we play man, we play zone, we want to play inside, play outside, you
They're
want
probably
to
gonna
listen, he
start.
can do all the things.
With the 7th pick
I got his hand
in
on
the
his. Like,
2026 NFL
oh,
Draft,
come on, fam.
the Washington Commanders
I was
select
wasting shit.
Sonny Styles,
Okay, I got Sonny.
linebacker, Ohio State.
Okay, Sonny.
The linebacker leading a national
They do need a linebacker because you know Bobby Wagner. I don't know if he's still on their team, but getting over.
championship team with 82 tackles. You go back to the combine.
He's a pick.
Among the
He got a good
linebackers,
speed.
fastest 40. Best
probably his
vert,
sister, yeah.
longest broad jump, and it seems
Oh, the
like
brother.
your intel
Oh, the
is spot
brother.
on this guy.
That's good love.
This
That's good
is,
love.
what they did, they had an obvious need, right? Bobby Wagner near the end of the run. You have David
Yeah.
Quinn, who's looking at Sonny Styles and the athleticism and all the things that he
Fred
brings to the
Warner?
table. He's excited about it.
Freak.
And when we think about him, I made a comparison.
Whoa. What you mean freaky athlete?
A mix of Fred
Oh,
Warner
yeah.
and Kyle Hamilton in terms of
You
a guy
at least
that
you
can
gotta put freak. You're not supposed to put freaky.
play the safety,
Yeah,
move
they
down
got
the
carried away.
linebacker, and just be a freak athlete in the middle of that defense.
Ooh,
When you look at the
shoot.
Washington
That's
Commanders,
Deion Sanders.
man, they need some sizzle inside. Somebody that can make some plays, and Sonny
Give me
Styles
some,
certainly can provide that. They
Lor-
see him coming
Lorenzo.
downhill, making play after
That's
play,
Lorenzo
getting
got
off
the
blocks,
got the-
getting to the ball, being able just to be a menace at the second level.
Oh, they have a father that was in the NFL. He played 6 seasons and 1 Super Bowl with the
Sonny
Rams.
Styles has a lot of
Okay.
tools that you want in a new school.
I know he won a Super Bowl. I remember that he had a
to move
father.
around and do some different things. Dan Quinn now can get creative with the scheme.
Yeah, I think
No.
he's just scratching the surface too, because he's moved from safety to
Okay.
linebacker. When you watch him on tape, you don't always
They
feel
look like they're
you're getting
happy.
everything that he has, but
I
I think
don't-
that also
I mean, that's
comes
not
with
Sonny, that's
still
the
learning
problem.
the position and
Okay,
learning
Sonny?
to unlock the entire toolbox.
That's your team?
I mean, it's like a cake, right? You got all the
I
ingredients
feel like,
on the
yeah,
table. You
that's a
just
good
want to
pick.
bake it with him, because
Saints
once
next.
you bake once those ingredients get added together and matched
Those
together,
things are like-
you've got a 3
they're not that bad, I
menace
guess.
in
But you mean to
some
tell me the
style.
Chiefs had a worse, or I think unless they traded up, because I don't think the Chiefs had a worse record than the what's it
So
called?
this is a guy with traits.
Commanders
He's
and
got
the,
explosiveness athletically,
Saints.
and then he's got the ability to mismatch you on third downs. It's always nice to have a player that you can match up on F tight ends that are, the old school old school.
Man, you can fit
Travis
it. I was
Kelsey's of
gonna
the world, or Trey McBride's.
Yeah, I don't think Broke
or
fit the hat,
Kevin
y'all.
Sadiq's coming up. We're gonna stick.
Oh, he's about to start crying?
We're gonna stick a former safety.
That's
on
all I like
the
that.
field.
I like
Slow
to see
them
that.
down.
I like to see the tears, bro.
With the
They didn't even show them.
In
Take
the
a picture.
2026 NFL Draft,
Let's see what the Saints
the
got.
New Orleans Saints select Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State.
I don't lie. Is it like me or like nobody's happy? Like the crowd.
So the Saints
Okay, so they got Jordan Tyson and Olave.
taking the wide receiver Jordan.
They did lose. They didn't get no. I mean, they do technically. They could put him at. No, I don't think they want to put him at tight end. So they lost a tight end, a center, a linebacker, and his cornerback.
Tyson out
That's
of
not that many,
ASU.
bro.
This is a guy who is well thought
So
of.
we got Ruben Baines still on the clock. They didn't get drafted. The O-lineman, Caleb Downs, Lemon, Sadiq, Fano, McCoy, another lineman. Okay.
Lucky that you gave us
All
a
right.
mock draft live.
I mean, they did say
JSN, but injury
that a lot of these
concerns,
players
I
that
think,
are like
for the
8 through
Saints.
Yeah, injury
12.
concerns are a
on there.
major concern
pick early.
because look, 18 games he's missed during his
Mm.
college career. That's a lot of time that's off. However, if he makes it to the field,
Okay, so they ain't
he's
good.
a problem. Because when you talk about number one wide
Yes.
receivers, he's as natural as come as a number one wide receiver. This is a guy that can
Okay.
run every route in the book. He does it effortlessly
Okay.
in terms of consistently creating.
I don't know, we've seen a lot of these
He has
highlights
all
already,
those
bro.
things. He can
But-
stair step. He can
All
stutter.
right.
He can make plays down the field. He can catch the underneath ball. He has terrific hands in terms of watching
Good
this
move.
acrobatic ball
Damn.
skills, hand-eye coordination. It is easy
catch.
for
Gotta
Jordan
go up there and get
Tyson
it.
off the edges.
Same right here
If
too.
healthy. We're talking about someone very similar to JSN in terms of the impact he can make on the
JSN?
perimeter.
Supernatural.
Okay.
I talked to Heinz Ward about him when I was writing on my profile. I want to get a background.
This is the most
And,
basic. I know he got the most basic drip, bro. I respect that though.
He said
Everybody
he
else
can play
got
all three
APs and chains. He's got a nice little suit.
positions.
For me,
So he's got that versatility
Uh,
which coaches love. A guy who can play all 3 positions.
He's
He's
about to
very
start crying.
smart in terms of understanding the
Yeah.
playbook. Great.
It's
body
all right, bro. You don't
control.
gotta hide
Like
it,
you
bro.
mentioned, the ability to win the high point. What I love is he's a
We all
catch
proud,
space
bro.
hog. Like when it's time to go own
You
the
good,
catch
bro.
space,
I'm
he's
proud of
gonna
you, man.
hog it up. The workspace is his.
I'm very, very proud of you,
He's going to
bro.
make that catch.
Take your
Heinz
time,
talked
man.
about having him learn how to tempo his routes. Little things
Damn.
that I think a guy like Heinz Ward could really help.
You don't
him
gotta
with,
hide it, bro.
And that's what he was able to do. This is a great moment right here.
You good,
and
bro.
Heinz talked about this is the kind of passion he has.
That's what people wanted, bro, when
he
their whole
showed
life.
up early. When Heinz said we got to be, I need you here at 6 o'clock. He was there at 5:55 to go watch. He was there waiting to go
5:55.
get the work in. Stayed late.
And Nikon
got the
look
work
mad.
in. He does the work and it shows up on the
Wait.
field.
Damn. Okay.
The 9th pick
They didn't even
in the
show
2026 NFL
Okay, we got the
Draft.
Browns.
The Cleveland Browns select Spencer Fano,
Okay, got an O lineman.
Utah.
Shit, he look like the happiest out of all.
I love it. Get fired up.
That's the happiest I've seen somebody, ain't it? I never seen nobody this happy to join the Browns. But
This
shit, fuck it.
feels like an
There we go.
important pick from a Cleveland perspective. A whole lot of holes.
And we love a
on
Samoan O-lineman, bro. I used to have a Samoan O-lineman when I was in high school,
this
too.
roster. They trade
They're the best
back
O-linemen, bro. They got, like, so much heart, too.
the Kansas City Chiefs, who moved up to the 6th selection. They get a 3rd round and a 5th round pick. So right now, Lance, 11 total selections. We're now 10 after this one.
Yeah, and you know, so I've learned something. So when you evaluate talent, you try to sharpen your process. And something I learned from Bucky Brooks, listening to him, is there's always little pieces you tie together. You gotta tie different things together. You gotta follow the little information points. Tom Telesco, formerly of the Chargers, is consulting with the Browns. He's very familiar with left tackle. Who's there right now?
Oh, teammates with older brother Logan Fano at Utah.
Tackle. I'm blanking out.
Oh, for the Browns?
Okay.
No, from the Chargers.
All his uncles played in the NBA too. I mean NFL.
Rashawn Slater.
Yeah, Rashawn Slater.
Okay, it just runs in the family, ain't it?
Right? And so I'm worried. I'm sitting there thinking, well,
he must be at home.
Sub 33-inch arms. But Telesco's already seen it work with shorter arm guys, so they're going to bump into the left side.
Big time pick for the Browns.
With the 10th
Yeah, I think he's at home.
in
That's
the
why.
2026 NFL Draft,
So,
the New
I mean,
York
definitely
Giants
says 9.
select Francis Maui Noah,
Okay, that's another Samoan
Miami.
O-lineman. Okay.
Art, if you're a Giants fan, you know it has been a revolving door on that offensive line.
Yeah, they do need
Came
some
into this
O-line.
draft thinking, hey, what direction could the G-Men
Okay,
go?
okay.
A slew of help in the secondary, maybe some help in the defense with the 5th overall selection. Arvell Reese was that guy on our mock draft lives. Both you guys.
Bro, that's so hard, bro. I don't know, that's hard. Like their tattoos and like the thing they wear around their neck.
Tyson being there, but he got taken off the board. Instead, they go with a big body.
Okay, so they got O-lineman
Love this, don't you, Bucky? I mean, you always talk about
on
the
the Giants.
You talk about Francis Mauigoa being able to come over. And this is what's interesting about him. Is he a right tackle or do they move him into right guard? Because Jermaine Illuminor is on the side. Or can Jermaine go inside? Regardless, to me,
I don't know what that is.
this is a meat and potatoes draft right now for the New York Giants.
Yeah, American Samoa also play volleyball.
All the sizzle
Told you I
they
use
talked
Samoa,
about,
bro.
they bypassed
I don't
that.
lie, bro. I
They
know
took a
Samoa,
defensive
Samoa.
player that can affect the line of scrimmage. And I had one of my buddies tell me, think Micah Parsons for them
Damn, little
in
pancake.
New York. And then
This is the worst pancake right here too. Like when they push you down and lay over top of you, bro. Yo, that should be making me mad, bro.
in New York. And
I
then
feel so
defensive linemen
violated
being able to
as a man, bro.
Maul and
Got
match.
a 300-pound man laying on top of me, bro.
Now trying to create some space.
With all the
and scatter
baddies in the
also
stands
protecting
watching and shit, bro.
Your guy, Jackson
Yeah,
Dart.
look, Jackson Dart has taken off. I think there's some concerns about him taking a whole
Sure.
lot of hits.
Another
They want him in the
O-line.
pocket. In some ways, too, Lance,
He was
you
getting
notice, I mean,
stuck a lot.
both of
Well,
these
not really. He
selections
was running away.
feel Harbaugh-esque. If that
They got really good.
I like how they allowed him to wear this suit.
Probably their top players on the board at maybe both positions. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. I do know that Mauigoa is probably their top guard or tackle.
Ooh, it's
They
a
do have a
difference of
spot
it.
at right guard where he could slide in and play right away. As Bucky mentioned, Jermaine Illuminor also.
I like
has some
this right
guard
here. This is good, wholesome.
They'll figure that out. Just go get a good football player. It's the same thing with Arvell Reese. Get a good football player and we'll figure it out. You go draft good football players and.
They were number
Francis
second
Mauigoa is a really
offense
good football
in
player.
the league?
I think he has a chance to be a Pro Bowl guard. I like him more as a guard.
I've not reached the NFL championship since 1995. Sounds about right. All right. So we got the first one. Let's go to the next one now. 11 to 21. I think my team should be in this one.
With the 11th
All right, so we got the Rams, or the, not the
2026
Rams.
NFL Draft,
The Cowboys?
the Dallas Cowboys select Caleb Downs,
Okay.
defensive
We
back,
expected that.
Ohio State.
I was laughing.
You know, a lot of times in the
already
evaluation
expected that.
process, you guys have conversations.
Said it in
with
the
folks
mock
to get
drafts
eyes
a lot.
on the-
So
on
a lot
the
of people
tape
actually right about the mock draft.
Write up your
Yeah,
reports.
AP right here too.
I don't know if I heard or read
Like his
many
twin brother?
negative things about Caleb Downs. I mean, the amount of praise that this safety has gotten.
They say he can play
is
everything.
Pretty tremendous. So you can understand why the Dallas Cowboys decided to move up to go and grab
A
him.
little
Okay,
handshake.
so what I love about this is, in this process, which is really a beauty pageant, at some point you got to take
Brian
really
Branch,
good
I can
football
see, yeah.
players. And Caleb Down is an outstanding football player, and I contend that he was the best football player that Ohio State had on their squad. High IQ player, versatile.
Best for Ohio
in
State?
terms of
What
being
y'all
able
think
to
about
do
that?
anything you want to see the safety do. Patrol in the middle, making plays. Coming downhill, delivering the big hit. He can do all of those things.
look, he tipped
But
it
it's
too.
also his ability to come down and be a run stopper, line everybody up and do those things. And I think it has been underestimated and not discussed enough. This guy was the defensive quarterback of a defense
Defensive
in
quarterback?
Alabama that Nick Saban handpicked him as a freshman and gave him the keys. Then he goes to Ohio State. Matt Patricia, who's been an NFL defense coordinator and head coach, puts it all on him. I am telling you, he is going to be a much better
nephew of Gary Downs
than people have talked about because
it's
he's
mad.
an instinctive player who
Like
is
all these
always
players
around
have
the
family
action.
members.
He's a high football IQ player. Bucky mentioned Nick Saban and Matt
I thought
Patricia.
that's a dream come true. Like your whole family being able to be in the NFL.
You know, those are great to learn.
And then like you go to the NFL, you get a son, and then you have that son do the same thing.
For one guy to handpick you, for the next guy to help mold you.
Shout out Deion
I
Sanders.
think he can. You know, a big trend right now in the NFL is the third safety. So the big nickel role.
Yeah, they did say a
And
lot of teams
Caleb
would do
Downs
that.
played that, the star role, whatever you want to call it in college, the overhang position. He can play some split safety, but he can also play around.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie too. I mean, one of my Samoan, friends and shit. This is what he made for me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually gonna wear this for the rest of the video. Shout out my boy
Line
Milton.
of scrimmage like Jalen Petrie for the Texans.
Should be going to the NFL too one day.
This is also, you know, that Dallas defense has gotten really soft.
They said they got soft. All right, that's
in the
hot.
2026 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select Caden Proctor, tackle,
What the hell is on
Alabama.
there?
Caden Proctor, big man goes before many people thought. Look, he was
nobody
a
said he
polarizing player on the media side because people wanted to know, like, man, where's he gonna go? He was a 5-star recruit. People talked about him. Didn't necessarily play up to the hype consistently as a collegian, but then you see him move around.
Let me see some highlights. I don't even remember him in the draft.
You see all the things that he brings. Massive. They talk about 6'6", 352.
Anthony Davis.
For a fact that he
What
played.
the fuck? Yeah, they got the wrong sport, fam.
And the
Nigga said Anthony Davis
was when he was heavier than that.
Anthony Davis in the NFL now?
But there are a lot of things to like about him. He can anchor versus power. He has
Maybe
strong
somebody
hands.
else.
He's sturdy. He's stout at the point of attack. He can move the body, move the furniture in the run game, which you want to see as a left tackle. And when we talk about the physicality and toughness, he has all of that. And really
Is Mel Rowe right there?
Because I know this. You don't like to get those big guys in space much, and you definitely, when you're a defender, don't like to see him. He mauls and mashes people. And if you don't like him blocking, give it to the big fella. Let the big fella get the bubble screen and go out there.
Oh, he should cut back. That's not touchdown. He had to cut back, but I mean, he don't got that much speed.
Athlete.
He look at a score feed.
Man, if he gets it worked out, technically, this guy has
that's a good chain too.
Talent.
I'm curious to see where he plays because Patrick Paul is on the left tackle spot. You've got Austin Jackson at right tackle. Now, I'm not necessarily saying he might not take one of those jobs.
I let it hold on, man. We got to
wide
stop
open.
in D-line too.
Jonah Savayanea, who was a second rounder last year, is sitting at left guard, and at right guard is
Why are you rubbing his back?
Jamari.
Are that happy? Nigga? I think that, wait, number one what?
Jamari Sawyer.
Bro, I don't believe that shit. They're not number one.
13th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson, quarterback, Alabama.
They got a quarterback?
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson, the selection, the Matthew Stafford's heir apparent now in round number 1.
Wait. That's what I'm saying. They got Matthew Stafford.
Guys, we talked about this on Mock Draft Live. I don't know how many times we ended the show, and I said, hey, a possibility for to come into the first round and draft Ty Simpson. You guys said it was a possibility. It turns out no one had to move up. The Rams just took him.
Well, I mean, look,
man, that nigga got excited, didn't it?
Before we talk about where we
damn, bro. All this shit was gonna happen. I don't know, bro. I'm not editing this out. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, a lot of my videos ain't posted yesterday. So shit. Dude.
We talked about the
Yeah,
team that was
authentic.
best for him. And all of us had agreed consensus that Sean McVay would be the best
Mach
person
1.0.
to get
They
us.
said that.
When-
I ain't gonna lie,
remember when
I did
they
not see him
had
in
the
here.
pick
We've
over
said
at
that.
29?
What's it
We've said
That was the Ty Simpson spot, was
Ron
29 to the Rams before they traded it.
And so we talked about that.
29?
They made the move. They wanted to get the quarterback and those things. Now, I've
They
said
must
this
be-
about Ty Simpson. Footwork
Oh, they low key must be like really like
as
confident,
clean
bro.
as it comes.
With
If
who
you're
they
a
got.
Youth football quarterback
As to get a backup quarterback as your first pick in the draft.
that you want to watch Ty Simpson in terms of the mechanics and those things. The thing that you worry about is
And that's just like your
size,
quarterback, like when Matthew Stafford.
inexperience,
So Matthew Stafford
and
low key might
overall
retire
arm
soon.
talent. Is he big
Or they
enough
just
to
might not be able
withstand the
to keep him for
pounding?
long.
Does he have the experience necessary to play at a high
Might
level?
be coming up, though.
We'll say no, but we'll see.
I just go by conference.
He'll have an opportunity to sit behind Matthew Stafford
There you go.
and get his chance.
Okay.
We'll see what it looks like.
So the things we pick
The
up
Ravens
are
next?
things that are normal.
Hey, what
for
my
a
team
15
coming
game
up, bro?
starter. And if he were going
I'm
back
trying
to
to see
school,
my
you'd
team,
say,
bro.
man, this guy's a Heisman Trophy front runner next year.
I ain't put the
because
jersey
he's
on
gonna
for
get
no
a lot
reason.
better. When you watch tape the first half of the year, he's
They're
got
in
a
the
chance to be the
five
first pick
positions.
of the draft. When you watch tape the first half of the year, he was outstanding. Like 21-1 was his touchdown to interception ratio. His game
What?
against Missouri that we spotlighted there
Oh, yeah.
was some of the best tape that you'll see for a quarterback all year long. But as Bucky
Then
mentioned,
how they make the
injuries
depth so
started
perfect every
to-
time?
nagging injuries started to
Every
to
single
pile up and
person?
get him.
I mean, I feel like
Defenses
O-line's
started to figure him
easy
out
to
a
D-line.
little bit, and he started having issues that a one-year starter typically has.
We're looking at two
The
different
14th
cameras.
pick in the 2026
Oh, I look like a Rams
NFL
jersey
Draft,
at first.
the Baltimore Ravens select Olai Bavenga, Yowane, guard, Penn State.
And they booing. Y'all fucked up, bro. That might be a Samoan.
Don't play with this one, Mike. Just
Yeah.
Look,
You guys both said it.
we're just running the card.
Brennan
I
Sheffield.
mean, I plugged him in at least
Yeah, I know
3
that.
times in the mock draft, 2 or 3 times to the Ravens. Everyone's got him to the Ravens. Bucky, I'm sure you got
They
him to
did?
the
We
Ravens.
talked about him so long.
This guy was built to be a Raven. He lost a little weight, slimmed down this offseason. I thought he looked quicker. He got to blocks better.
It's like once this happens right
We
here,
talked about him so long.
It's over.
This guy was built to be a Raven.
right here, it's over. Once I get him like under like this, you's over, bro.
And
You ain't getting out of that, bro.
Lost a little weight, slimmed down.
And it's gonna
this
keep
offseason.
going.
I thought he looked quicker. He got to.
That's why you gotta
block
stay
better,
low.
so his
See,
line
number one, he did
better.
good.
As a run blocker,
He did good. I ain't gonna lie, that was good effort.
He sets a tone. It's
Only
not
so much he
just
can do,
about
though.
making hard first
But
contact.
like I said, once you get kicked out, like it's a big ass
It's
gap,
about
bro.
finishing a block, and every
So,
one of these
shit.
blocks that you'll see, he's going to finish his
He a
blocks. He
fool?
can get on the move, and this is why he lost a little weight.
I know Ty was
He wanted
fool. He
to be
didn't fool.
more
He just ran.
impactful and have better range
Man, he ain't
as a
fool.
run blocker, and that's something
Damn.
he absolutely did.
Damn.
There are some holes in pass pro that he's got to tighten up.
Like getting
Most
knocked
guards have
over and then another man, like he knocks you over and then lands on top of
that.
you.
But when you want someone to help keep
I
you
like,
running,
I like this right here. It's kind of tough. Guys, combine and his actual
game
player.
sharp, keep the running game tight. It's
jersey.
not always a sexy pick to have a guard, but
Yo, come on,
man, are the building
I know.
blocks important? And he's a building block pick.
I'm going to say this. He was my highest rated offensive lineman.
Okay.
I loved him more than anybody else because I thought at his position he dominated the game unlike the other guys at their position. When you watch him play, there's a level of violence and physicality to his game that you know is going to translate well to the National Football League. This guy can do it all. I mean, I'm not saying that he's flawless, but he's darn near
Flawless?
perfect when it comes to it.
All
And
right,
I know
yeah,
we
don't
get into
push
this thing about
Yeah, I don't know
positional
about all
value,
perfect.
but if we're talking about best football players, which is traditionally what the Baltimore Ravens do, you can be hard pressed to find a better football player.
Well, I mean, they did lose.
than Vega in this draft.
I think Linderbaum or somebody.
With the 15th pick in the
To the Raiders?
2026 NFL Draft,
Buccaneers.
the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Reuben Bain Jr.
Okay, Ruben. Okay.
Linebacker, Miami.
I want to see where Mesidor goes.
All right, there's been a lot of
got a
conversation
struggle
about
team?
arm length with
Okay,
Ruben
okay.
Bain.
Shout out to whoever that is.
31-inch
Repeat it.
arms at the combine. Actually, Kalijah Cansey, one of his now new teammates, also in that neighborhood in terms of range with those arms. Back in 2023, but
Melvin
you
Ingram?
turned to me and you said you'd be
Then you play for
shocked.
the Chargers, like number 42 or
It was
something
a
like that.
big need for him, and Reuben Bain is a Todd Bowles kind of player. Jason Light's going to love him. He is a roughneck. Gotta get a roughneck. Remember that, Buck?
Yes.
This is a very rugged player.
I remember they were
He
talking
turns
about
the
him in the
corner.
post.
You'll notice once he gets the
Miami.
edge on any of these blockers, it's a wrap because he's so powerful on his lower body.
Thanks, Helmet Camera.
He's got very violent hands. He can reduce inside and rush inside using his blend of quickness and power to overcome guards. And as I mentioned, you know, it's about being a two-way player too. A lot of times we get enamored with pass rush. What about stopping the run? He is a bona fide runner.
I like the circle chain. I like that.
This is a really good pickup.
The prayer.
The arm length thing, though, Bucky, when you get to NFL teams, I know fans like to say it doesn't matter, but I talked to a couple GMs who talked about the historical norms of never having a defensive end inside the top 10 picks with arms that short, whoever became a Pro Bowl type player. And so it matters to teams.
Dang, take a picture in front of the mirror.
And there's some. That's why you have all these
Oh, well.
historical data.
Maybe he's just
to
excited.
Make sure you measure up in what.
That's the most humble. I ain't gonna lie, that's the most humble I've seen so far in the
Here's
draft.
what I say also plays. Sometimes you just want to tell a guy
Like he's
to
about to
just
knock him
whoop
over.
people's tail at the point of attack. And when I look at Ruben Bain, that's what he did. Because in the playoffs, he issued a lot of tail kickings.
I think
to
say
those
yes,
guys
sir.
on the opposite side of it.
What's for a tail kick?
With the 16th
Wait,
pick.
is
A
that
lot of
Howie
tail
Rosen?
kickings to those guys on the opposite side
Who's
of it.
next?
With
The
the
Jets?
16th pick.
Hey, mind you, they had no defensive interceptions last season.
in the
Never gonna forget that, by the way.
2026 NFL
First team in
draft,
NFL history to not have at
the
least
New
one.
York Jets select Kenyon Sadiq, tight end, Oregon.
They got a tight end. Oh, they needed.
So the tight end
They
coming
gotta
out
start
of
adding
Oregon.
these like videos, like when they call them.
And
So I
if
thought they
you
were
like
gonna-
explosive playmakers, look no further than this Oregon Duck. And then if you like the measurables, his combine was really impressive. Fastest
Damn.
40 by a tight end since 2003. Second among tight ends in terms of the bench press, second broad jump, second vertical. And I think, Buck, you made reference to this on one of the mock draft lives.
Who the
You don't
fuck
give
is
him enough
Justin
credit for what he
Keller?
does as a blocker.
I don't even know
He
who
is
that
a
is.
problem. He is a headache, and man. If I was a defense coordinator,
Damn, bro.
I'd
Okay,
kind of
thought
guy.
we gonna get him, bro.
He is everything in terms of yak.
Surprised
explosiveness,
they got him
catch
at
the ball in the
16.
perimeter, run through, run around, make plays happen. He's a mismatch creator, and he exploits those mismatches.
Zachariah Brent?
He's too big, fast.
Number
he doesn't
48?
beat DBs. He is
That's somebody
too
else.
fast for linebackers. He makes plays right down the middle of the field. And if you're thinking about the Jets and why they would go with this move as opposed to another receiver, last year you took Jason Taylor's son, Mason Taylor.
Yeah.
You now have Kenyon Sadiq. You have 12 personnel. You have Garrett Wilson.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, the Jets, that one receiver on the Jets, I hope he gets better, bro. Cause that was sad. I don't remember what his name was, but he was I think we played the Jets one season, like last season. He was dropping every single pass, bro. I don't think he caught one pass that whole game, and it was like bag ball. It was wide open passes too, bro. And he couldn't catch anything.
You have the ability to run.
And
the
they said,
football.
I think they said that's who they traded for Sauce Gardner with, or something. I don't remember, bro. But he was doing some butt, bro.
This sets
I ain't
them
gonna lie.
up for success. And remember, the craze last
We're
year
like-
was 13
like
personnel.
19 or
Three
something
tight ends on the field for big plays. Frank Wright using the.
It was
big body
something under
tight
20.
ends, trying to create some mismatches. He can be
Yeah,
the guy
double
that
digits.
is listed as tight end, but in those heavy sets, he is actually your Z.
Listen, he's clearly the best tight end and is not even comparable in this draft. Makai Lemon is a wide receiver who's still on the board. You've
Damn.
still got 3 more picks to go before you're even done with the second round. You can go get a wide receiver. You
more
can't go
picks?
get another
Yeah.
Kenyon Sadiq. So I love this pickup. It makes them more versatile.
Okay.
He's also a great route runner. He's got a robust route tree he can run.
So the Lions are
He's
next.
he's a
They were
versatile,
last in
versatile move tight end.
Yeah.
5 and
With the 17th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Detroit Lions select Blake Miller, tackle, Clemson.
Okay, that's my team. Clemson.
Well done.
And the
Houston
baddies in the field?
and the
Okay.
Detroit Lions.
Actually, look like I
So-
ain't gonna lie, yo. Hey, you gotta watch females that be looking like this right here. They might try and like cut your tires off you.
Well
Feel me?
done, Houston.
Y'all niggas
And
be woke, bro.
Detroit Lions going
What?
with Blake Miller. His name has popped up a whole lot on Mock
I think I know
Draft
Trevor
Live. I
Baker.
don't know how many of us would have had him going 17th to the Detroit Lions, but this is a guy.
They do be trying to get
54
O-line.
starts, 53 of them at right tackle, 1 at left tackle.
That's a
Yeah,
wide
it's
ass
right
fucking
position,
gap.
wrong player. But Blake Miller is he started, as you mentioned, he's the most experienced tackle in the entire NFL draft. He's got long arms.
Damn.
He is a very athletic player who can get out in space. He's not a great bender.
I feel like with O-line, like, they're the one
he's not going to
position
be able
or,
to
like,
really
one of the
move as well
positions
as
that
he
will
actually
always
does. He's
Like if you get an O lineman that's good in like his freshman year, he'll always start for the rest of his career.
too. Now he's got a little nasty to him, and I think that's something that Dan Campbell probably loved when they were interviewing him, talking to him. Brad Holmes as well probably saw he's got some of that,
Okay.
you know, Rob Havenstein nastiness to him that Brad Holmes saw when he was in Los Angeles before he came over to the Lions. So he's got attitude, he's got length, he's got some quickness, pretty good
They
pass
just-
protector. I
they
think the
got
upside is a
under
little
his
bit
knee.
capped for him. But what I think is interesting here, Bucky, is they had talked about moving Penei Sewell to the left side. I thought, okay, they'll draft Monroe Freeling, he'll play left, and they'll keep Penei Sewell on the right side. But now I think they'll leave Penei Sewell, the super hyper-athletic all-pro tackle. I think they'll swing him left, let him stay there, and keep Blake Taylor and keep Blake Miller on the right side. I guess that's what they'll probably do.
With the 18th pick
My last one down. He
in
was
the
talking.
2026
Oh, we got
NFL
the
Draft, the Minnesota Vikings,
Vikings?
select Caleb Banks, defensive end, Florida.
All right, so sometimes
Nobody
we go
said
through
that.
these mock drafts and we did a whole
It's
lot
the
of
most
that.
hype thing I've seen. In
Caleb Banks' name, if I'm not
to the
mistaken,
Vikings.
I don't think
Early.
Did
We're
we?
happy to
Early in
join
the
the Vikings.
process we did, but then as
Right,
we
nobody
try
said he was
do
going to the
sometimes with
Vikings.
these
Don't
things, we
lie,
get out of
Stop
pocket.
trying to lie, fam.
The buzz kind of cools on him. But coming out of the Senior Bowl, there was a lot of conversation about
Only
him.
3
His
games.
size, his ability to be
Oh, yeah.
destructive at the point of attack. When I look at my notes,
Last
violent,
player, what does that
heavy
mean?
hands, arm mobile, nimble feet, disruptive, versatile, can play the 1, the 3, and the 5 technique. When you watch him,
we're talking about
particularly
the 5
back in
technique,
2024, I wrote the tape was great in 2024. Snatch and jerk, good technician, play with great effort. The injuries limited him to 4 games. It's a boomer
Well, he is
bust
not
that people
defensive
will
end.
talk about. But you don't see guys at 6'6", 350 pounds that can play outside.
He almost
To
choked him
me,
out.
see guys at 6'6",
Shit. Yo, ref, you can't see, fam?
pounds that can
Bro's literally about to choke him
play
out
outside.
on
To
live
me,
television.
very similar to
Yeah, yeah.
the vibes I get when
And he
I saw
still
Chris
tackled him.
Jones coming out of Mississippi State.
Oh, here we go.
If he
He just
plays
like Jackson
as
Dart.
I get when I saw Chris Jones
It's Jackson Dart.
coming
I
out
knew
of
it.
Mississippi State.
I mean, this is
If he
2025.
plays,
Yeah.
this dude is a handful for people at the point of attack.
What
my
team
problem
did that
is, I
quarterback
think
go
it's
to?
a
Number
reach. I'm
13?
gonna tell you why. Not
No,
because of the
it's-
player,
Got
but
Jackson Dart
because they
again.
drafted a huge need. They have a huge need at
Ah,
defensive
Jackson Dart.
tackle. They drafted a defensive tackle here, but he's got a
This
broken
nigga
foot
just
right
showed the
now.
same
that's still
replay
healing.
at the
And
same
it's
play?
supposed to heal sometime in the summer. But this has been an ongoing issue.
But he
He's
only
had
played
an
5 games in 2025, so he didn't play any games
issue
last season.
with staying healthy, and it feels like
Because
now
Jackson Dart wasn't in the college
his upside
last
is
year.
immense. He's the most talented defensive tackle, and he can get after you as a pass rusher too. So everything Bucky said is right. All the Chris Jones stuff, he shows flashes
Chris
of it.
Jones?
But staying healthy is a big concern right now.
With the 19th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft,
Oh,
the
I thought the Houston Texans had
Carolina
the most
Panthers
interceptions.
select Monroe Freeling, tackle, Georgia.
Cool.
You know, one thing you can't teach is size. 6'7", 315.
Mom is yoga
He's
instructor.
not small, Buck.
Niggas
He's
put
not-
any.
I'm looking at the tombstone. Mom is the yoga instructor.
I'm like, what does
He
that
got
mean?
in there. Well, okay, so his ability to bend and do those things, mom helped him out. When you look at the balance,
Okay, I
look at
guess.
the
Fuck
balance
it.
and body
That was
control.
you at 6
I dig
a.m.
it.
today. I know that.
That's me today. I dig it.
Go swear mom is
Movement.
the yoga
Here's the
instructor.
thing about Monroe Freeling. Didn't play a lot. Talking about 17, 18 starts.
Damn, he about to hit his
Still
hip. He about
trying
to hit his
figure it
hip.
out.
I'm already
You
knowing.
See the athleticism.
Ooh, I knew
see
it.
The traits that he exhibits.
Hey, you
He
tough
put
number
the
50,
Panthers in a nice
one, whatever
situation
number that was.
Because they're sitting here looking
I
at
kn-
Ethan
you could just
Quanah,
tell he's gonna-
and wondering if he can come back and if he can be the player that they want him to be. Well, now you take Monroe Freeling, and whether he starts or not,
Zachariah
you know,
Branch.
going forward.
Wait, so you mean
have
to tell me
have-
Zachariah Branch is all the way in like the 50s on this list right here?
It can be a starter. Look at
There
that.
he
Little
is.
triangle.
I see you,
Little
Buck.
triangle.
There it goes.
Little triangle. That's nothing. Little triangle. Look, that's
There you
great.
go.
Up, isn't it?
Yeah, now we in there. That's nice. No blocks. Look at my big man.
Are you a block guy? I don't. Yes.
I mean,
He had no
there's
stop.
nothing wrong with
Oh,
blocks.
shit.
Someone
That
needs
nigga
to-
excited, ain't he?
Triangle. That's that move.
I ain't never seen a nigga excited to join the damn Panthers.
That's the move.
Oh, the Eagles next.
It's a triangle.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we're coming.
Let's go. I'm ready. I'm excited.
You go too early in the morning, man. You go too early for me.
Tackle.
With the 20th
Come on, Eagles,
pick
Eagles.
in the 20
Hey, wait, before I even start, only NFC team to win 11 plus in the last 4 seasons. Hey, NFC, no, that's the whole NFC. I was gonna say the NFC East. It don't matter. Let's get to the point.
26
Come on.
NFL Draft,
Who we getting?
the Philadelphia
Who we
Eagles
getting?
select
Come on, Rodgers.
Makai Lemon, wide receiver,
We got my boy Lemon.
USC.
Ally, nobody picked Lemon? Yeah, they fucked up, bro. You got my boy Makai Lemon now?
Another wide receiver
Y'all think
now.
we're gonna get like Y'all think we just packing our like receiver core? Because I mean, like I said, I feel like we just need a safety, bro. But we still got some picks, so I just say we get because they did say a lot of people said like it's just best you can get. You pick that first. So I would say this is a good pick. But do y'all think we're gonna still keep AJ Brown? Because we got like a whole bunch of new receivers. Like we damn near got a whole like besides Smitty and Goddard and AJ Brown, we got a whole like new receiver core, bro. And then we also got some running backs too.
The board, 11 years
But,
after the Eagles
okay.
took another SC wide receiver, Nelson Aguilar.
Because they said that Lemon was gonna go like top 5, top 10. So it's our first time getting a receiver since Nelson Aguilar.
The same exact pick, 20.
That was like 2017 or something like that.
Lemon heading to the city of brotherly love.
I'm a big fan of Makai Lemons. My grade on him is much higher than where he was taken.
Dang,
I know there's a question about, you know, he didn't do any of the workouts other than he ran in his pro day, didn't do any of the athletic workouts.
Edelman?
I know some teams were not.
What you know about Julian Edelman?
With that, I think it's all on tape, who he is and what he is. Super, super competitive.
Okay.
He's got that competitive.
So I wonder who's gonna get in the second round.
Ward in Pittsburgh. I think he's deadly from the slot. This game against Iowa, best wide receiver game by far this year for anyone on tape. He made highlight reel catch after highlight reel catch. Right here, look at the route running. Turn you.
4 games with 150 receiving yards.
It's all the time.
Damn, nigga.
Turn you and burn you.
I never seen this highlight.
It's all the time.
They try to take his tip out too.
Fearless in the middle of the field. He has no regard for the footsteps. He doesn't
hear
the footsteps. And when he goes up,
and that's the same thing.
Really strong hands to make those contested catches. So he's one of those guys that Bucky quarterbacks just trust him. They'll just implicitly trust him. Throw it near him.
20 yard
probably going to turn it into a 65, 35, 70, 30 ball.
He's going to do his number one slot receiver that I had on the board. When I look at the notes, it's natural hands pass.
I think I've seen that one.
I mean, it's hands only. He doesn't let the ball come into his body often. Just really nice in that. Explosive, quick, burst, stop-start quickness, does that.
Dang,
like
bro.
alluded to.
The first Steelers loss is former Eagles.
Field, he's going to make
it. Doesn't matter
who's in there. He's going to get it.
I think he's got shades on, fam. If y'all want to cry, then cry, bro.
Plays slot. We think about
he is crying.
Offense and how you want to move and create opportunities for your.
I ain't gonna lie, our team is gonna be so like more like packed now, bro. Like we're gonna have so much more playmaking, like plays.
His versatility, being able to play outside and inside.
Hey, if you see this old offensive coach, nigga, you better lock in, nigga. You got a whole bunch of new players on your team, and we ain't gonna talk about what happened last season, bro. We got a new offensive coordinator. I want to see us go crazy. No more than like 3. I would say 2, and 2 is being nice. We should have no more than 2 losses next season, and we should win the Super Bowl.
The last time I introduced the Steelers' first-round pick, I was fortunate to introduce T.J. Watt. And with the 21st pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Max Ihanachor, tackle, Arizona State.
I mean, they seem happy.
So 32 games played, 31 starts for him at ASU, 30 of those coming at right tackle, 1 at left tackle.
Just started playing the game. I mean, he was late to the game, former soccer player. This is a pick about upside. This is a little bit
you happy.
It's a little bit of a dangerous pick.
Dang, I never seen nobody straight up crying like off the beginning.
But high ceiling, little lower floor.
Keeps getting better basketball
It's just about
player.
how you develop him. That's really what it's about.
Nick's
Former
just saying
basketball player,
this
played some
one,
soccer. He's got
talking
excellent core strength. He's really, really nasty.
In soccer.
You saw the flashes at the Senior Bowl that made you say, okay,
that's a run. Yo, quarterback, what are you doing?
All the flashes at the Senior
It's a wide ass open gap, bro.
That made you say,
all right, right here, run.
Okay.
You have a whole you could run here too, but you got a whole you just got to figure out which way to go.
I'm in.
Grew up in Nigeria, play soccer.
On Max Ihanachor.
Moved to LA at 13.
He's still a little.
I think he probably scored that.
Still a lot of work that needs.
David Bailey right here, y'all.
Like I said, it's about
that's
getting
the
the
number
right
2 draft pick
coach and the right development plan for him. But his talent, like he's got left and right tackle talent. You'll see some of these senior.
It's always like the one-on-ones are always personal with O-line and D-line, bro.
He was really, really good, and he's got a little funk after every single rep, Bucky. He just wanted to let you know that I'm.
They be spamming.
Not going anywhere.
Oh, we getting mad. Negativity.
You guys know I coach high school ball.
We got negative. I told you it be getting heated with the O-line and D-line, bro.
Section. He's a
damn, nigga, hurt him.
He played basketball at Kings.
Where he
Junior,
at?
didn't have a
He in the
football field,
draft?
makes his way to junior college and finds his way to the football field and
Nigga
has
scored the
success
same
at Arizona
highlight?
State. You talk about the best ball ahead of him.
He scored?
That's what it is with
Okay.
Max.
That's decent run. I ain't last
You
season.
talk about the size,
He
the
still could've run a little,
athleticism, all
like,
those
earlier.
traits that you look for. It's not a finished product now, and that's why in Pittsburgh you have to exhibit a little
Started
patience
two,
as he develops. But all the traits are there for
26
him to get
games,
going.
two
It's
seasons.
just going to happen.
That's like the whole
Buck, I
season,
can
ain't
see
it?
him on the block. What I can't see is him as like a sweeper in soccer. At that
Now I
size.
did that. Now that I'm
Amazing,
gonna tell you now, I'm not gonna slide tackle my man if he's coming down there with the ball one-on-one. But I would love to
I mean,
see
shit, he
him
was
bicycle kicked
13.
up.
Or, I mean, that was a long ass time ago, bro. All right, got the last 10 picks of the first round, bro. We got the Jets and yeah. I mean,
With the
we got the
22nd
yeah.
pick
Anyway,
in the 2026
I got Chargers.
NFL Draft, the
See what they
Los
got.
Angeles Chargers select Akeem Mesidor,
Hmm.
linebacker, Miami.
Linebacker?
Lance, you just turned to me. You said, I
That's
love
a
this
decent
pick.
pick.
Keep
Yeah.
in mind, I'm looking at your write-up, 25 before the draft. A little bit on the older side.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah,
on
he
the
did
older
say
side,
that.
and he gets to learn behind Khalil Mack.
Ooh.
But let me tell you, he plays like his
Khalil
hair is on
Mack.
fire. He was 280 pounds last year, played 3 technique.
280.
So he just did whatever he needed to do. Guess what he did? He slimmed down.
It's not that bad.
And yet he's still a very difficult guy to handle
Order?
both inside and outside.
I don't know
So
what
he'll
Nick's
still rush
order
inside.
is. I don't
He's
know.
got great rush outside. He's got very, very clean hands. So his hand fighting is quick and
better
efficient.
clean.
There's not a lot of wasted motion. You'll see that on every one of his reps. He's got violent hands, but they're also fast and sudden. He's got the ability to bend and trim the edge and get to the quarterback very, very quickly.
Man, that's
And then
Mendoza.
His ability as an interior rusher, I think, is what sets him apart because he just knows how to get slippery in the gaps, and he is a nightmare for guards. Just a real mismatch problem. Not all outside rushers who come inside, Bucky, can turn it loose as an interior rusher. You got to have a little toughness, and you got to have some know-how for how to be
I wonder if he's
slippery
seen
around
Ruben
those
Bain today,
long
or
arm
does he
guards
stay?
and those big wide bodies.
Here's another one. We talked about Ruben Bain earlier and how the playoffs really elevated their stock. I think the same thing happened for Akeem Mesidor. When you watched him play throughout the playoffs, he dominated at the point of attack. It was one wreck, the other destroys. His versatility, being able to rush.
But like, I ain't gonna lie, like that's honestly probably the best thing you could have in college. 2 like good D linemen. Because think about it, it's like if you have 2, even if you have a defensive tackle is the double team the most. But if you have 2 good defensive ends don't ever really get double teamed. So if they're both blitzing, all you have to do is really just have the defensive tackles are going to get double teamed. And you can't double team because as long as your defensive tackle is decent, you can't double team 2 defensive ends. So either one's going to get to the ball, bro.
Outside and inside is problematic, and you think he now gets an opportunity to sit
And then just
learn
imagine somebody
with
get injured.
Khalil Mack.
With the 23rd
We got
pick
the Cowboys
in
second.
the 2026 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Malachi Lawrence, defensive end, University of Central Florida.
They do need a lineman.
So
What
this
the
is a
fuck
name
this
for
nigga have
both
on
of
his
you
head? I don't know, he probably bought this at the draft. I'm already
guys that you had in the first round. Do we like this pick for Dallas?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like it enough to put a Dallas Cowboys hat on?
Oh, wow. I don't.
Okay.
There's
that
no
mean?
pick they could make there. I'm putting that hat on again. But I'll say this, man. He was a fast,
Man, this is
fast
family
riser.
happy. Fuck it.
Malachi Lawrence.
All right, bro. Come on with
gets
it.
off the
Like, come on
ball.
now. I'm not even
He
reading
is
that.
Really explosive.
You
tackler.
wildin', bro.
He's got good length. But I told the story the other day when I was
What does that even
watching him
mean?
and charting him. I put a piece of paper down and I
That does
started
not look
saying,
like
okay,
him, bro.
dip and rip. He had a club move, inside spin counter. I got to 5 different moves in one game. It is
I'm gonna say
clear
this on
that he
camera.
has put a lot of work in the offseason.
Yeah, that's a good
5
low
different
key. Good
moves
retract.
in one game. It is clear that he has put a lot of work in the
what
offseason.
is it?
5 different moves in one
5
game.
different moves.
It is clear that he has put a lot of work in the offseason into filling out his bag with multiple counters,
think I've seen him
multiple
in this.
go-to moves. He's
I'm gonna
just
check it.
worked at his craft. And when you see him at the top of the rush, he's got a lot of different ways to get past the tackle. And there it is.
There we go. You
Who's
did
this?
like
Oh, you
it.
did it.
There it is.
You did it. So
I,
now-
guess,
Nigga is
I guess I like the pick.
So now this is what's
You love it.
That's probably he's probably a
What's
fan of that
interesting,
team.
So I would say the football world finally became acquainted with Malachi Lawrence at the NFL scouting combine.
Yeah.
We had an opportunity to see him for a while at East-West Shrine.
Yeah.
However, there wasn't a lot of buzz and conversation about his performance at that game. Like during practices and those things, like not a lot of conversation that we had, even when we met with the coaches.
Yeah.
So the thing that
crazy. No one was talking about it.
No one was talking about it. So that's the thing that I would say maybe would give you a little pause. But remember,
With the 24th
Nah, they talking
pick,
some bullshit. Have not won a division title since 1989. Yo, Browns, y'all need to do better, fam. Shit's getting tired out here,
2026
bro.
NFL Draft.
You got a new head coach,
Cleveland
though.
Browns select
Shit, I don't think that matters.
KC Concepcion.
Oh, okay.
Wide
Got KC.
receiver, Texas A&M.
Okay,
So
KC.
Concepcion becomes just the second wide receiver at Texas
Too
A&M
many
to
drops.
be
Yeah, they
selected
didn't
in
say
the
that.
first round.
But I heard he only dropped like 7 passes. Like, that's not even that bad.
Era. The other one is a
I mean, that's
pretty
his
good
number,
one, a
too.
future Hall of Famer in Mike Evans. And I look at the rankings right now on
Whoa.
NFL.com. A future M to be selected in the first round in the second
Oh, you're talking about
wide
Mike
receiver
Evans.
at Texas A&M to be selected in the first round in the Common Draft Era. The other one
Okay.
is a
I
pretty
thought,
good
man,
one,
he
a
was
future
like
Hall of
Mike
Famer
Evans. I was
in
about to
Mike
say, hold on, man.
Evans. And I
Slow
look
down.
at the rankings right now on
Most versatile player, though.
NFL.com for you, Bucky, at the slot wide receiver position. You had him ranked 4th.
yeah, I had him ranked 4th. And the thing about him is, and I've learned this from Green Bay, you always like the guys who have punt
I'm excited to see what
ability.
he was
Big
gonna
time
pick.
punt return ability, and what that tells you is he's
Man.
really terrific with the ball in his hands when it comes to run after catch. When you watch him, I know people talk about the number of drops that he has, but he makes some tough, courageous catches over the middle of the
Kick
field.
return.
But this is the part that we talk about in the return game.
Yeah.
Being able to take it the distance. Those
What is
things
most versatile
translate
player?
because when you get him the ball on those intermediate routes, when he catches the ball over the middle field, he's going to make you miss.
Oh, he looked good. Oh, he
Nice
still got his
pick
jersey.
for them. And think
Jersey.
about how they're trying to build out their receiver core. They weren't looking for a number one.
Yeah,
They're
the
looking
club?
for a piece of the puzzle that they can use
All right,
in the
restaurant?
slot to make life easier for the quarterback.
Yeah, he is a great separator. Like, he is so sudden out of his breaks. And I think this is, you know, I don't know if Shador is going to be the quarterback of the future or not. I know that if he wins that battle against Deshaun Watson, or if Deshaun Watson wins it, either way, they're going to have a guy who.
Who y'all think gonna win? Deshaun or Shador? Who y'all got?
What I like about KC Concepcion is he's got quick win.
I feel like Shador
with
probably
his
beat him,
ability
bro,
to get
in
in
my
and out of
opinion.
breaks quickly and uncover.
Like,
quickly.
Shador wasn't that. Well, I feel like he was a little bit better towards the end of the season, but I feel like he'll get better on the
And
offseason.
then as Bucky
Especially because
mentioned,
everybody
the
hates him and stuff like
yards
that.
after catch, the wiggle to elude first tackler and make a big play.
Well, this is first
Punt
season.
return is an added value.
But that nigga did have like 57 yards one game. I'm never going to forget that. Fam.
Success is a little
57
up and down,
yards,
but
fam,
it was
that's it?
worse the year before at
I don't think he
NC
started that game,
State.
too.
With the
First time I
25th
seen that
pick
nigga dance. Got the
in the
Bears.
2026 NFL Draft.
Damn, 361 total yards per game. A lot. Is that bad?
With the
Well, it
25th
says
pick
29th in the NFL, so what is that?
in the 2026 NFL
29th
Draft,
in yards per game?
the Chicago Bears select
No, no shit.
Dylan
Forget it.
Thieneman,
So, Lana?
defensive back, Oregon.
I look, you want him to go to the Eagles.
All right, there was some buzz here.
Oh, no,
Once
no, I
again,
didn't.
a lot of our mocks
No, I
on
didn't. Never mind.
NFL.com
Somebody
had
else.
Thieneman going in the first round, a variety of teams that he could have landed. But
Damn,
was the
they did lose
fifth year
CDG, I think,
for
right? Yeah, to the
Chicago. You
Bills.
had it here on
yeah.
3.0, so to you, this probably makes a whole lot of sense.
Well, I really liked it because what he
I wish I
allowed
had
to
a
do. See,
sister,
I
bro.
didn't in mock 4.0. I thought he would probably
Brother, I already got a brother like
But
sister.
here's the thing: he actually makes
They both.
great sense for Dennis Allen's defense because he likes.
I
to
thought
take
they
the
said he was going to go to the, or I don't think anybody said it, but I feel like he was
after
going
the
to the
snap,
Vikings.
and that's something
And be a
Dylan
Harrison
Thieneman
Smith.
can really do. Like he can line up near
Or
the
it's the
line of
Eagles.
scrimmage. He can line
Give
up
him
in the
with,
post
Coop.
as a single high.
'Cause
This
he
is
got
part
Reed
of his,
Lynch's
he's
number.
got this range to get over
Damn.
the top and take it away.
Oh, that's a good read.
As a single high. This is part of his. He's got this range to get over the top and take it away.
He
He can
probably
play near the line of scrimmage. He
didn't play over
truly
the top.
is a player that you can really move
Like baited
around.
it.
Not only pre-snap but post-snap
Block.
as well. He's got takeaway talent, 6 interceptions in Purdue, before he came to Oregon, and he's a solid run defender. I
Fill the
think
backfield
I wouldn't call him a plus run defender.
That nigga happy
He's
as
not going to
shit.
hurt you as a run defender either.
Okay, yeah, these niggas
what I
kinda
like about
happy.
Buck is
Yeah, I
that
ain't lie, it's the
he can
happiest
move
I've
them
seen
all
somebody
over the field, but what you're going
to
to
get
get
a
is
damn
a distinctive playmaking type of player.
cornerback.
You can get all of that. I have him as I wrote down in my notes, MLB center fielder with the range that he displays. He can track it down in the middle of the field. Great nose for the ball,
Okay.
anticipation awareness, ball skills. I thought he was a solid tackler, crafty.
I'm surprised everybody not
When
crying,
I talk
bro.
about the
I'll be
triangle,
crying like
I am
shit.
talking about being able to play deep middle in the
Especially if I
box
went
and
to
in
the
the
Eagles,
slot.
too.
He is unique because he
That's
can
what-
do all of those things really well. And as more teams are utilizing these nickel big safety defenses, he has some versatility to move around. And
Bro, I want to know.
With the 26th
Can't remember
pick
what I was about to say.
in the 2026
Oh, wow.
NFL Draft,
You're small.
the Houston Texans select
Section?
Keelan Rutledge, guard, Georgia Tech.
You said he's a dog.
Didn't even know.
Okay. So, you know, D'Amico Ryan's whole thing is swarm. And what he likes guys that are just nasty and tough. And Will Anderson, Kamari Lassiter, think of that. This is the biggest bully on the block in the whole offensive line group for the entire year. Keelan Rutledge.
He is?
It's finish after finish after finish. He won't win
He's a
every
guard.
but he's going to be in it. And
So guards always play combo
I'm
blocks
in the phone booth
with the
and
center or the
one of you is
tackle.
going to come out bruised and scraped, and it's usually going to be the other guy. And like I said,
I was looking, thinking we was gonna get a Georgia player because I think we had like a streak with how many Georgia players we done
it's not
got.
always pretty with
Damn.
Keelan Rutledge, but this is what you get every time.
But I ain't gonna lie, some old linemen be dirty. Like they be like panking you after the whole whistle and all that.
Keelan Rutledge is one
Just
of
to
these
get some,
players that fit
film.
that swarm tough mentality. You've now added Braden Smith, who's a rugged run blocker. Keelan Rutledge,
It's just so much. I feel like O linemen and D linemen try the hardest because it's so hard to get film.
who is a run blocker.
Like for people to actually see, like,
left
okay,
guard
yeah,
for him.
I'm gonna
They're
get
still
him.
on the lookout for a center. They got Wyatt Teller.
That's why I'm
They
surprised so
added
many O linemen went in the
the
first round.
offseason. This entire offseason has been about
Unless
establishing
niggas just
the
didn't
run and
look for O
physicality
linemen.
and doing that to make
Last
C.J.
draft.
Stroud's job easier.
Lance talked about it. Bully ball specialist in my notes. Pulling kick monster. He nails.
I never seen no pool like
Lance
this.
talked about it. Bully ball specialist in my
Or just
notes.
didn't want
Pulling
spy
kick
people?
monster. He nails edge defenders on the thing. You talk about D'Amico Ryan's wanting to upgrade what they have at the point of attack. A much
Yeah, them jerseys hard,
tougher
though.
offensive line.
With the 27th
Hey, round
pick
what's the end zone?
in the
All right, we got the
2026 NFL Draft,
Dolphins again.
the Miami Dolphins select Chris Johnson, defensive back, San Diego State.
San Diego State.
All
That's
right,
the
so
thing.
this is a Mountain West co-defensive
Tre'Davious White?
player of the year.
Come on,
It's a
man.
G5 player getting taken in the first round at the corner position.
I
I
thought
love
his
that
height was
comparison to Tre'Davious White
3
because that's
for
what I
8.
had in
I ain't
my
gonna lie.
notes.
This-
When you watch him
I
play,
was
he
gonna
is
say.
solid in every aspect of his game. Whether it's man-to-man zone coverage on,
good
off,
pick.
he does all those things very, very well. The ball skills are there. You can see him make
Really good
plays
pick.
on it time and time again. The one thing that you love from your
Who y'all think made the worst like pick?
is they have to be able to
Like, they
tackle
shouldn't have
down
got that
space.
person.
Can you get people down one-on-one? He was very competitive at the Senior Bowl when you looked at the clips. All of those things you like.
I mean, I don't think anybody did anything wrong. I feel like everybody has their own thoughts on like who they should pick.
question
So
that you had.
they have plenty of time
There
to
were a
watch
bunch
film
of
and
times in
pick.
the game, you see him chasing guys down from
Look
behind.
kinda
knocking
different
them
now,
down.
ain't he?
The
Just
balls
polite?
he's throwing, he make plays. He seemingly answered that
Well,
with
what
his
the
combine
fuck, what,
performance
Jimmy?
at a speed because they were looked at the clips.
Or maybe it might be the lighting at the
They were
game.
down one. Question that you had, recovery speed, because there were a bunch of times in the game you see him chasing guys down from behind, knocking it there. The ball's underthrown, he make plays.
Also,
He
the O line
seemed-
so far, or not the line, the Dolphins so far got a O lineman and
He
a
answers that with his
DB?
combine performance,
Yeah.
but it shows up on tape that guys initially run past him. Can he fix that little technical flaw in his coverage?
And that's
Yeah,
the
he's
girl,
got
bro,
some
for sure.
Byron
No
Murphy
doubt
to
that's
me,
the
and
girl,
the
yeah.
way he
I
can
can
just
tell you that.
shadow routes underneath.
Now,
and this is
bro.
what Bucky's talking about right here. The ball's underthrown. I don't know
Yeah,
that he
Pitt?
plays as fast.
Oh, that's a
vertically
good
as he
way to
tested.
play through the ball right here.
The ball's underthrown. I don't know that he plays as fast vertically as he tested, but I do know
Yeah, that
this.
receiver gotta hold on to the
It's
ball more,
hard
bro.
to find another cornerback. He's kind of low cut, which means that he's able to
Hope he
change
scored that
direction
touchdown. He should've come
really
back right.
quickly. He follows
That's
those.
DP,
He's
yeah.
as good as anybody in the draft other than Mansour Delane at following those comeback routes, those curls. He can really shadow them. He does a good job with route anticipation, and he's just a very
He gone.
natural, instinctive corner. Just
Number 3, that
snap
quarterback
after
did not
snap
care,
after
bro.
snap. Good pick for the Miami Dolphins, who have just a variety of needs, but cornerback was one of them.
With the 28th pick in the 2026
Yeah, they're gonna get an O lineman.
NFL Draft,
I know the Patriots last season got an O lineman.
the New
First
England
round, yeah,
Patriots
Campbell.
select Caleb Lomu,
That's
tackle,
O-lineman.
Utah.
Campbell was getting work last season too. Don't get it
So it's
twisted.
another bully from Salt Lake City that hears his name called.
Okay.
Fanu was the first one. Lomu now the second Utah player that is taken in round number 1.
Yeah, that's his girl.
One of you guys just name checked him.
Look, man, I'm going to say this. I'm
Nick
the
Bryant?
high guy on him. I've known it the entire time. I thought he was a natural
Needs
left tackle
core strength?
prospect. Nimble, quick feet, balanced body control, all the things that you want to see in pass protection. He excelled at. The issue that you had would be him in the run game. Is he solid enough to move people?
Red
off the
shirt
ball?
means he's injured.
In pass pro, there's no question.
He
is
played
square.
24 starts
He can
last
shadow
year.
box and dance. You talk about easy to redirect.
That's good, though. Have a healthy
dancing
O-line.
bear at the point of attack. He does all of those things that you want to see well. in space, he can move.
Probably might be the
He
easiest
gets
to
on
get
you,
injured.
he's sticky.
Along the
The
quarterback.
thing that he's not is what some of those other guys are in terms of moving the furniture.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Damn.
move the furniture. He and the furniture just kind of stalemated.
Oh, shoot.
But a really
They
good
traded? Patriots get 28, Bills get 31. So how do you trade a pick? Like, what do you have to do that?
But this leads to more
Are you just
questions
call the
than
people and be
answers.
like, yo, I
And
want
New
to trade my
England-
pick?
I got answers.
We took
Wait,
Will
why is
Campbell
Grant
last
so
year
high,
for
though?
more.
Like, I thought he was good.
I've
And
got
left
answers.
tackle.
We got a new left tackle. I've got answers. Caleb Lomey is the new
And I did not see anybody say anything about Branch in the,
Will Campbell's going to go to
What's
the
he
right
call it?
side or maybe down the guard. I mean, look,
Uh-huh,
here's the
guys.
thing. Caleb Lomey still needs more time.
Chiefs
He's
about to go
still
again?
very young. He needs more seasoning. He might start the season as a swing tackle. But when it's done, more seasoning. He might start the season as a swing tackle. But when it's done, when it's said and done, the short arm left tackle
This
is going
playoffs,
to
the
give
first
way
time
to
since
the more
Justin Herbert.
natural, true left tackle, Caleb Lomey.
Streak of 9
It's
straight.
in,
was calling me
it's
talking
in your
about that.
scatter
He's talking
report.
crazy.
It's in your scatter report. It's in my scatter report. He's a natural left tackle with great feet.
Fourth in
He's a
NFL
natural
history
pass
for
protector.
career
This is where
wins.
he shines.
Yeah.
And,
With the 29th
I mean, all the coaches
pick
tend to
in the
get fired. To be
2026
honest.
NFL Draft,
Let's see what they got.
the Kansas City Chiefs select Peter Woods, defensive tackle, Clemson.
Take Clemson. Defensive tackle.
Buck, mock draft 4.0. Did you mock this one? Was this right for you? In this range? I know obviously you didn't have
I
to
had
trade,
him,
but
I can't remember. Like we had so many.
so
I
many
had
rankings
him up
in the
there
league.
at one point. To me,
College.
when I think about Peter Woods, I think about Christian Wilkins. In terms of how athletic he is at the point of attack, he is slippery, finds a way to consistently create penetration at the
the
point of
chop
attack.
block
You
him?
see the athleticism, the way that he bounces outside and
That
tracks
shit wasn't
runners
gonna
down.
work.
He has all of those things. He is a talented
nigga.
guy. And if you go back and look at the film from last year,
There you go.
you'd be more excited about
There you
him
go.
than what you saw this year. That said, that talent, that athleticism is there. It's about
Hey, imagine, I ain't gonna lie, a D-line coach for a women's team, bro. That would be kind of
the
hard.
right system,
That'd be
the right
hard.
coach, and maybe you can maximize it. But there's no doubt to
I might
me
try that one day,
he's
y'all.
going to be a top 20, 30 pick.
And y'all
We
wearing
see it
white,
now.
tip him?
oh, color coordinated.
Ooh, boy, meet me at the altar. You're right.
Oh,
that
oh,
is
okay,
the way
straight.
to do
Okay,
it.
I like that.
The Woods family bringing it.
Why he don't got white on?
All white.
Lance, as far as what he does on the football field, I was going through one of your reports, and for Peter Woods, I thought it was interesting. You said what he did in 2024
All them damn
might
hats.
be a
Wait,
better
what team is
represent-
this?
For Peter Woods, I thought it was interesting. You
Texans?
said what he did in 2024 might be a better representation of the upside that he brings to now this Kansas City team.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, he's got a really good first step quickness. He lost a little weight to be quicker, and I think it
He
hurt
is
him at
shooting
the
on
point
the
of attack. He was moved
Mahomes.
around a little more easily, but
Niggas chilling on Twitter
you know,
instead of rehabbing?
He's got a
Sign
chance.
up,
He's a
bro.
little bit short arm, but when he's heavier, I think he's better at the point of attack, a little bit more stout.
With the 30th pick
All right,
in the
Jets again.
2026 NFL
You got
Draft,
Bailey and Sadiq.
the New
That's actually a
York
good
Jets
pick. I don't know.
select Omar Cooper Jr.
That's a receiver.
Wide
Oh, they got the
receiver,
most draft picks this
Indiana.
season, too. Wait, what is it? 4 takeaways in 2025? They lied.
Wide receiver.
Oh, they talking
Indiana.
about fumbles and shit.
So a little more help for Gang Green on the offensive side. Cooper projected to be sort of the fourth or the fifth
Man,
wide
bro, just
receiver
put on
at least
that
coming
offense,
into the
closet,
day.
ain't?
Going in the first round, first
He got catch of the
Indiana
year.
wide receiver drafted in round number 1 since Thomas Lewis back in 1994.
Damn.
The hits keep coming for the Hoosiers.
Yeah,
Indiana,
he's
yo.
coming, and this is right
How
around
good?
the range for Omar Cooper. And when you look at
Ramses. I ain't gonna lie, niggas are
he's
dead
an
ass making
interesting
words.
player because he's
Debo
he's a
lit?
playmaker on the perimeter. He plays
Debo
on the
light?
side,
What-
but
what is
bounce
Debo
outside.
like?
You
I ain't
see the physicality and toughness.
I'm finna
He's
stop
so
reading it.
competitive with the
Oh,
ball
this
in
is
his
catch of the year right here?
And when you're the New York Jets, you begin to think about how you
I
assemble
don't think I remember him.
this wide receiver
I
corps.
used him in college football.
Going to get Kenyon Sadiq.
Got me a little bubble
You have Omar
touchdown.
Cooper in the middle. You have Garrett Wilson on the outside. You
Uh,
have now made it a very
20,
quarterback-friendly
2025.
offense because you can attack the middle of the field and you can do it with a variety of different players who can get the
Colorado.
various levels. So I do like this pick for the Jets.
And he
It's a
won it.
different type- and
Oh, that might be
catch
catch year
is a
too.
catch of the year against
Yeah.
Florida State, but
Damn.
I like this pick for the Jets.
And this was in the playoffs
different
too, by the
type.
way.
This catch was a catch of the
Or
year.
but whatever they
But,
call it. Yeah.
he with the ball in his hands, he's a lot like Debo Samuel. Like in terms of the
Debo?
power in his lower body, the ability to
I ain't gonna lie, he's
break
more
tackles,
like
add yards
explosive, I
after
feel like,
catch.
than
You
Debo.
can see just
Like
really
now. I mean, maybe Debo in his
strong,
prime, but
lower body that allows him to
He getting a lot
take
of,
the
like,
short throw
catches.
and turn it into extra yardage. But he's also.
I feel like Debo messed up because they make him more of like a running back. Yeah.
He's got
I don't think
legitimate
that's him,
4.4
bro.
speed, and there's some deep ball potential that is a little bit untapped in that Indiana offense. He's not really a second-level player. He's not a great route runner. It's something that needs work, and his contested catch percentage needs to rise a little bit, but he's got the
Contested
ability on
catch
the first level and the
percentage. I
third
ain't gonna
level
lie.
to be an
Niggas
interesting
is
player
keeping
because
score?
he can
Oh,
get
yo.
you a home run catch, I think, in the
Yeah,
NFL vertically, and that's why
boy.
I think he has some outside. Bucky mentioned inside, outside.
Pittsburgh.
Before the
It's just
Titans
Titans.
pick,
Oh.
congratulations, you set a record for the first night of the draft. 320,000 people here tonight.
For the Steelers?
Congratulations, Pittsburgh.
What the fuck?
Awesome.
Oh, this kind of wait. They have like different sections for each like team. Yeah, I think I see right here. There's the Cowboys, the Giants, the Chiefs, Falcons, Bears, Lions. Okay, so that's the most people.
With the 31st pick,
I think some of them might be outside, too.
NFL draft,
3 and 14.
the
Damn,
Tennessee
nigga.
Titans select
Last in
Keldrick
everything.
Falk,
Yeah.
defensive
It's
end,
defense.
Auburn.
How did they rank everything but defense, and they're literally the worst team in the league? Well, probably because of the Jets.
So we thought there was the possibility
The
that
Jets
the Tennessee
are,
Titans with the
Is she
4th
crying more
overall
than
pick
you?
might go edge
That's
and
love
trade
right there, bro.
back into this first round and get an opportunity to take Falk.
Good job there.
If
from
your
the,
parents
general
cry more than
manager
you-
as well. Keldrick Falk, I'm interested to see what you think of him, Buck. I have not heard because this is a player who I know DJ really harped on his lack of
Brother,
production, and I
look,
totally
look.
get it. Not the most productive player, but when I see his body
Yo,
type,
come on with the long
I
shit,
see, look, Eric Armstead was much bigger. DeForest
Eric
Buckner was a little bit
Armstead?
bigger. A guy like
What y'all know
Nico
about Eric?
who I just saw with the Texans,
Didn't he
has
play on
this
the,
similar body type. I think he's going to be 290 pounds. I
49ers?
think his frame, I believe his frame can carry a lot more weight. And I know sources I had at all.
I feel like a lot of these
look,
players are
he's
underrated, though.
Just
I ain't hear
scratching the
about these
surface
players.
on how
But you
big
gotta make that
and
sack right
physical-
here, though.
Look, he's just.
They shouldn't have showed this.
just
I'm gonna be honest.
Scratching the
Y'all
surface
making
on how big
whoever
and
quarterback
physically
is
imposing
look
he's gonna
good, bro.
get. I think this pick pays off Bucky in 2 or 3 years.
Just showed that for his
more than
outlet.
just right away.
Yeah, Lance, this is exactly where I had him graded. I had him graded right at the borderline of the first or second round.
Wait, so like, how do they pick like the How do they pick the highlights?
Athlete, explosive, but not.
Like, what's a better highlight for a different? Isn't it the
Great runner,
49ers?
plays hard, but
Right,
just
you guys got traded.
unskilled in terms of how he plays. To me, he has some developmental potential, and you have to understand
That's
it.
what
It starts
GMs.
with the stance. But what you can't deny, 6'6", 285, long arms.
But I think it's a K
very
backwards
active
and F.
when it comes to it. And if we just talk
That's
about
blinging, though.
being in the development
Got an
business,
AP?
good defensive line coach is going to find a way to use him.
Yeah.
And
Anyone
what I
got
liked about him,
a
he reminded me of a big
what's that one?
five technique,
I forgot.
an old school 4-3
Richard?
base.
Yeah,
end.
that.
He has some stuff where you look at his
45.
disruptive potential against the run.
Yeah.
The pass
Wait, so
production
who
will
else
come,
they
but
get?
against the run? This dude is ahead.
That shit don't matter. Are we at the Seahawks? Super Bowl champions? Yeah, they need to fix the mic, bro. Oh, that's why. He's talking about the man. He's talking about what was I about to say? He's talking about like because the draft is in Pittsburgh. That's what he said. I thought he meant Pittsburgh's fans, like the Steelers fans. Like it was 300,000 Steelers fans in here. He's talking about the whole. No, never mind. Hey, shout out Make a Wish Foundation.
So excited to be here to represent the 12s. Oh, and
Oh yeah, they are.
reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks.
Go further in the Super Bowl first season with the team.
And with that,
Jalen Hurts is in that too, by the way.
with the 32nd pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select
It's cornerback.
Denarian Price, Notre Dame, running back.
Fuck. Didn't they already have a running back?
First
Didn't
of
they get
all,
Oh,
Well
I don't know.
done. Love the passion.
Wait, they got the
And
cheerleader?
then we're talking about a running back. Look,
Oh, you only got two?
Mock Draft Live, we've done it for a couple months now. In the
You mean tell me the Super Bowl champions only have 2 cheerleaders at the draft? Fam?
majority of the drafts had Fernando Mendoza 1
Yeah.
and had Price at number 32. It
Oh, I was about to
just
say.
makes sense.
Majority. Well,
I remember him in the
majority.
dra- in the,
It just makes sense. Look, Jadarian Price. Is
I remember
a
him in
really
the,
nice
the
running
combine.
back. He is very
This day was a good
natural.
running
I
back.
talk about his feel for the contours of the running lane.
Because he played with Jeremiah Love.
And watch this
Wait,
right here.
so
Watch how slippery he gives
didn't
you
the Seahawks get a running back when they lost Kenneth? Or maybe they didn't.
The little 1-2-1-2, and has good lateral elusiveness. He's got nice, easy hips. He can take the ball in space.
I'm surprised, like, a lot more of the people that had the last pick don't just pick, like, the best.
More yards. He can create for himself with his vision.
But I feel like if you're the last pick, you just got to pick with what you need, honestly.
And then he's got the ability on kick returns. Like
he's a dynamic
kick returner. Now, I don't think, Bucky, coming in with I don't think I'd have him returning kicks personally as a rookie based on the fact
don't get
that,
I mean, I don't think NFL
need him this year. But this is a part of the game that we don't see much because Jeremiah Love got all the catches. But Jadarian Price got a little ability out of the backfield as well.
Yeah, he has some wiggle. He has some shake and bake. You see 2 big kick returns in his past where he just goes to distance. You see him run through tackles. When he has the ball in spot duty, you can tell he has some of that ability.
But that's a good thing in college, too, to have a good star running back and a star backup running back.
A lot of Josh Jacobs. And we saw Josh Jacobs at Alabama kind of have to do this thing where he was a bit of a role player.
The 49ers even
he burst on the scene in the National Football League and becomes.
Hey, did Dre Greenlaw make history by being drafted by a team? Or I don't think he was drafted by a team, but he went to the team, almost won the Super Bowl, led the team, and came back to the team.
We'll see if Jadarian Price can do that, but the Seattle Seahawks needed a physical running back, and they got one in Price.
There was a lot of themes heading into this year's draft. Number one, it was at quarterback, it was Fernando Mendoza and then everyone else. What we were proved wrong a little bit because the Los Angeles Rams at 13 decided to go and take Ty Simpson, right? So that's one.
Nobody said that.
Tight end, there was just one that we would see in the first round. That's exactly what happened with Kenan Sadiq, who's now rocking another green uniform with the Jets. I'll throw running back into that mix as well because it was Price and clearly Jeremiah.
Y'all definitely get J-Love wrong.
I'm looking, Buck, at your rankings on NFL.com position-wise. Your third-ranked running back is Emmett Johnson. I'm just curious, the gap between Price and Johnson, where do you think we're talking about? And it doesn't have to be Johnson. You got Johnson.
I think his running
fourth, but like the point is, like,
initially, I'll say this.
Okay, so this is the whole draft right here. Round 1. Round 2 is supposed to be today too. So what y'all think?
I had Emmett Johnson ranked ahead of Price, and the impact.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I had Emmett that would do it because when I look at Emmett Johnson as a runner,
other than the damn 5 turnovers in one game, I'll put Mac Jones in shit.
Playmaker.
Nigga, I could you not? I literally bet on him. I think it's his first game back on Prize Picks. That nigga literally was like, he threw literally like dead ass 4 picks in a game, and I bet it on his like score, his fantasy score. Nigga threw straight up like 3 picks in one game. I think it was against like the Seahawks or so. It was some team. I don't remember. But nigga, that's embarrassing.
Price.
That many picks as starting quarterback, and they still continue to have him play too. And I think he actually won that game.
So that's still to be determined. But
I think it was the Texans.
We'll see.
All right. So we got part 2 today, whenever it starts. But hey, shout out the NFL. Low-key, I'm surprised by a lot of these picks, especially us getting my boy Lemon. But, bro, I ain't like this shit being, like, inverted is, like, fucking my head up. All right, there we go. Let's do a prayer. But thank you for allowing our team to, and all these players to be able to get their dreams come true. Some of them not take advantage of it. And just be able to, provide for their family and just live out their dream and not get in legal trouble and just make good decisions. Help everybody in legal trouble to just get out of it and trust in your timing and know that you're delivering them when the time is right and help them be able to make better decisions going forward. We love you, learning about you. I'm so sorry life here for us and our family. It's just our dreams, for me, it's YouTube or it's also to chase your dreams and know that anything's possible. And hopefully one day I can be at this NFL draft, announcing my team's picks too. Maybe they can start allowing streamers and YouTubers, kind of like how they did Sketch, start allowing streamers and YouTubers to be able to stream there and get invited by players, go backstage, talk to players before they get drafted, and also, be able to announce it. But allow, also, the foundations like Make-A-Wish, people that pass away, etc., to do that as well. And just maybe a lot of streamers to be on there with them if, they have someone else. But we love you, nothing without you. Just so sorry left here for us, our family. Something love you, nothing without you. Something. Oh, yeah, man, just so y'all. I ain't gonna, I'm making one more video today. It's gonna be the playoffs. Because all my I made 4 videos yesterday and only 2 of them posted, so I'm gonna have to make all those videos today. But they'll be out soon. But I lay out, man, more videos. We got one more video today. It's gonna be the playoffs. Y'all stay safe.